Welcome back to TechKidFX for another price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you a price prediction update on Vechain, whose current price stands at the $0.0186 mark, and here on TradingView the market is up by 2.03%. And in this video I want to give you the short-term scenarios and the long-term scenarios that can play out here on the Vechain chart. So make sure that you stick around till the end of the video, and I want to kickstart my analysis here on the daily charts, basing my analysis on the Elliot wave structures, the Fibonacci's, and also the key areas of support and resistances. And here on the Vechain chart, from these low prices that we had been trading within, we saw a very nice impulsive movement to the upper side, taking us back to an all-time high at around the $0.028 mark. And here on the daily chart, I'm terming that impulsive movement to the upper side as a higher Elliot wave count 1 to the upper side. And having seen the formation of a higher Elliot wave count 1, whatever we expect next is a movement to the lower side in the formation of a higher Elliot wave count 2. And I believe we are seeing such a structure right here, and because our wave 2 is a corrective wave, we also expected to see that ABC corrective structure that we are seeing right here, and there are chances that we might have made the low for that higher Elliot wave count 2, and whatever we expect next is the formation of a higher Elliot wave count 3, then expect a wave 4 and continue pushing even higher in the formation of a higher Elliot wave count 5 to the upper side. And getting a little bit into the details of the formation of this Elliot wave structure, in the formation of a wave 2, which is a corrective wave, we also expected to see an ABC corrective movement, which we have been seeing over here after making it to an all-time high, and that movement has now taken us back to around the $0.017 mark, and there are chances that we might have made the low for this higher Elliot wave count 2, because giving you a measure from the all-time high, you can see that Vechain in the bear market has gone down by more than 90%, and that means there are chances that we might have seen the bear market low, and very soon I'm expecting a very nice reversal to the upper side in this impulsive movement to the upper side in a wave 3, taking us maybe back to an all-time high once more. But before we get to that, the formation of that wave 3, there are short-term scenarios that we expect to play out here on the Vechain chart, and jumping to the 1 hour chart so that you can see those short-term scenarios that I expect over here. Here on the 1 hour chart, you can see after making our low down there at around the $0.017 mark, we have been seeing a very nice bounce to the upper side in a movement that has been obeying the Elliot wave structures. And I have this fractal wave over here, having a wave 5 taking us back to around the $0.019 mark. And having completed the formation of that Elliot wave structure, I'm now naming that as a higher Elliot wave count 1, and getting a little bit into the details of the formation of these Elliot wave structures, connecting the Fibonacci's, that is the trend based Fibonacci, from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave. That gives me a minimum target area to the upper side in the formation of this wave 3, using the fib ratios 1:1 fib ratios, and you can see we have fully maximized the target area in the formation of that wave 3, then dragging the fibs to the high of that wave 3. That gives me a minimum target area to the upper side in the formation of this wave 5 to complete that higher Elliot wave count 1 at the fib level 0.618, and that is at around the $0.01937 mark. And that means this Elliot wave structure has been perfectly obeyed, and that is an almost a perfect Elliot wave structure to the upper side. And having seen the formation of that higher Elliot wave count 1, whatever we expect next is a movement to the lower side in a corrective structure in the formation of a higher Elliot wave count 2. And in the formation of this higher Elliot wave count 2, you can see we had been trading within this channel, and we managed to break out of the channel to the lower side, making a new low at around the $0.018 mark. And in the formation of this higher Elliot wave count 2, we are also seeing an ABC corrective structure, having this as the wave A, then a wave B, then we continued pushing even lower in the formation of a wave C. And using the trend based Fibonacci also, we can get a minimum target area to the lower side in the formation of this wave 2 by connecting the trend based Fibonacci from the high of that wave A to the low of the wave A, then dragging the fibs to the high of the wave B, and that gives me a minimum target area at the fib level 1.618, and that perfectly lies at the lows that we have made over here at around the $0.018 mark. And right now there are chances that we might have seen the low for this wave 2, and there are chances that we are in the formation of this higher Elliot wave count 3, which is right here, which is an impulsive wave. And because of that, I will also expect to see fractal waves in formation within the formation of that higher Elliot wave count 3 to the upper side. But for now, I want to give you a minimum target area to the upper side in the formation of this higher Elliot wave count 3 to the upper side, using the trend based Fibonacci, connecting it from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave, and that gives me a minimum target area at the fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $0.021 mark. And that gives me the key possible scenarios that we can expect to play out here on the Vechain chart. There are chances that in case Vechain continues to push higher and manage to break above the high of this wave 1, that is this higher Elliot wave count 1 at around the $0.019 mark, and manage to break above that, and also manage to break above the key area of resistance at around the $0.02 mark, there are chances that we might make a high at around the $0.021 mark. So that is my primary scenario that I'm expecting to play out here on the Vechain chart, and in that movement, that is what will be forming that higher Elliot wave count 3 to the upper side. So let's be patient and see how that plays out. Also taking a look at the indicators to see what movements will be supported here on the RSI. On the RSI, we are trading at around the 61 mark, meaning we have massive room for us to support any movements to the upper side in the formation of this higher Elliot wave count 3. Also taking a look at the MACD, here on the MACD, that is on the 1 hour MACD, we have printed a bullish cross, and we are seeing an increase in the buying momentum, and that would mean higher prices are coming our way. So let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I'll keep you updated.